with a big round of applause. I know you're going to enjoy her. Welcome to the stage, Carol Leonard. Let her know, Carol.
Hi. Oops, sorry. I should have stepped on my applause. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for coming out tonight. Especially for those of you who, like me, are over the age of 50, because decisions were made, and you've chosen to be here, and you've decided that you're gonna stay up past your bedtime. Like, I am a jammies by 8, bed by 9 kind of gal, and at this point, I'm 10 minutes past jammy time. So, so as I get a little older, I realize that I'm making better decisions on how to spend my time, because I don't want to waste any of these minutes. When I was younger, who cares? But now that I'm a little older, they're all important. So I do these cost-benefit analysis, like whenever somebody asks me to do something, and it's like the relative enjoyment of the activity, along with the who am I doing this activity with. So for example, hey, let's go to book club. Wonderful. We're gonna talk about the book. Oh, no. Let's go to book club. Okay, but we're gonna drink wine. Perfect. I'm right on that. The invite, hey, would you like to come to a family reunion? The only person you might know is somebody who's your second cousin, third removed. No, I'm gonna pass on that. Or, when my best friend from high school, Joellen, asks and goes, hey, you wanna come see the Beach Boys with me? I'm like, yep, totally down with that. Let's do some shenanigans. Because it's great to have friends that I've known for 40 years. 40 years, I feel really old right now. Because I find, as I got older, it is super hard to make friends as an adult. Mostly not, and it's not just because I generally don't like people. That probably has something to do with it. But a lot of it has to do with, where do you meet people? I'm like, I could meet them at work. Maybe it's my neighbors in my neighborhood. I have a nice neighborhood. I could think about, those overly friendly cashiers at Publix, because they seem like they might be fun to hang out. They're always talking to you. Stop talking to me. So I do have a fair amount of acquaintances, mostly neighbors that I meet on the dog walks with my 2 dogs. And they're lovely people, but I'm always a little nervous to, hey, maybe I want to ask them to come over to have a beer or wine, or I make a nice good charcuterie board. It could be a fun time. But I'm like, what if this goes wrong? What if they're like, yeah, we're not that into you as a friend. so they don't come with it. They don't accept your invitation. And then you're like, ooh, well, this is awkward now. So now when you see them, you kind of, hey, wave. Maybe you turn the other way, go back home, cross the street, put your house up for sale. I mean, you do anything you want to do to not be awkward at that moment. So, true story. A couple weeks ago, our neighbors, who we've lived near for 3 years, invited us over to their house. Me and my husband. Great. So my husband comes over and goes, hey, honey, the Winters have invited us over for a cookout on Friday. But don't we have plans? I think we do, so we'll just have to tell them we'll have to do it another time. No, we aren't. We're gonna go to this party. Why? Because this is a big moment. We only get one shot at this. How we respond to their invitation will totally set the tone for the rest of our relationship, and I live too close to them. Okay, I think you're overthinking this. I'm definitely not overthinking this. We have been extended the olive branch of friendship. They think we are worthy of being friends with them. We made the cut. We should really, really, really go. So now my husband looks at me like I've lost my marbles, which might not be wrong. And we decide, all right, fine, we're gonna cancel the plans, and we're going to their party. And it was great. It was a cookout. Had a couple friends over of their friends who met new people. Hey. But I didn't obviously really think this all the way through, because now I'm going to be expected to reciprocate that invitation. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to clean my house. Like, really clean my house. Like, not just, I'm going to have to put the folded clothes away that are piled up on my dining room table. Maybe mop floors, paint walls. I mean, I can't have people come and look at my house like this. So we're doing the only logical thing to do, and we're putting a house up for sale. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
want you guys to keep that applause going for our next act.